Okay, so let's now look at the. Oh, this. Oh! I know what's happening. It's looking at the last. This is the video I made a minute ago that's rendering. I'm like, that's your email, but okay. So let's go back here, make sure I'm actually on your email. Okay, so we want to look at this apportionment problem. We're apportioning 22 salespeople among the shifts, basically. And I have taken those shifts and put them right in a little table. All right, so first, of course, we've got to get our standard divisors. So we are going to add them all up, and if we add them all up, that's 1310. And we need to take 1310, I'll call it SD here. We need to take 1310 and divide it by 22 to get the standard divisor. Okay, and that is going to be 59.54545455, and that's looking very close to what you had back there. Let's see. You've got 54, not 59. So let's go back. Now, of course, that's the modified divisor that we're talking about there and not the standard divisor. So let's go back again and do the whole thing here. Okay, so we need to take each one of these and divide it by that standard divisor. So I'll start with my 140. I take 140 and divide it by 59.54545455. I get, I'm going to take it out 4 decimal places, 2.3511. And hopefully I won't need more than 4. And then let's take 295 and divide it by that standard divisor. And I get, okay, I've got a mistype. Easy to do when you've got so many decimals. Okay, and that's 4.9542. And then let's do the 410 divided by that standard divisor, 59.545455. I get 6.8854. 55 really. And then let's take our 465 and divide it by the 59.54545455. And I get 7.8092. All right, and I really should have, and let's see if I can do this. Just for the sake of keeping track here, I'm going to insert a row up here, and I'm going to put the geometric mean just so we keep track of, and then this is our initial standard divisor divided into our state there. So the state quota. And the geometric mean we'll put here. Alright, so let's notice that the part right here is a 2. So I want to take for my geometric mean the square root of 2 times 3. So really the square root of 6. And that is going to give me 2.4495. Alright, now let's do the same thing for this. So this one's a 4, so I want to take the square root of 4 times 5, or the square root of 20. And that is 4.4721. And then I want to take here the square root of 6 times 7, so the square root of 42. And that is 6.4807. And then finally the square root of 7 times 8, square root of 56. And that is going to be 7.4833. All right, so now let's compare our standard quota to our geometric mean. If this is lower than the geometric mean, we round down. If it's higher than the geometric mean, we round up. So 2.3511 is lower than 2.4495. We will round down. I'm going to label this as initial allocation there. All right, now 4.95 is higher than 4.47, so we're going to round up to 5. And then 6.8 is higher than 6.4, so we're going to round up to 7. And 7.8 is higher than 7.4, so we're going to round up to 8. And if we look at how many we've got in our initial allocation, 7, 14, 22. Okay, so in this case, 22 seats is exactly how many we needed to allocate. Our modified divisor turns out to be our standard divisor, and I wonder if perhaps you made just a silly mistake right there, because your number is exactly the same except for right there. So I'm betting that you just made a silly error writing it down. And let's see, you have 2578, and is that what I got? 2578, yeah. So I'm betting that is the case.